Well, good rising. The sun is currently comfortable spot. 23 degrees of Pisces. So basically conjunct Neptune at 25 degrees Pisces. Perhaps the most spiritual time of any year that happens once a year. Sun conjunct Neptune. And the moon is 17 degrees of Sagittarius. So we'll call this one Spiritual Happenings 2. The true square today. So yesterday wasn't the, it was precursor. Trying to think of the correct aspect, but I won't waste time. Should know it by now. Tick tock, tick tock. Time is melting away. Pluto is dissolving time in Capricorn, Lord of time. So Saturn be the Lord of time. And it'd be in Pisces. The dissolving of time. Twins have jumped out in recent, not yesterday, but the day before. Was able to blow some minds away by figuring out that these two twin males, probably in their 30s, were Leos. And they're like, how did you do that? And I say, well, it's the shape of your nose, your beard. At first they were surprised, and then I think they were weirded out. Well, whatever, hey. I'm just bringing the truth. On that note, well, then that same day I had fraternal twins, boy and a girl, both Virgos. Well, yes. In one of my lessons, ski lesson. Yesterday, brought my son and his best buddy, who's a Capricorn, and Jaden's a Capricorn moon. So that was interesting just to find out. Well, I didn't find it out yet. I've known for a little bit of time, not just yesterday, but so the conjunction of my son's moon and his friend's sun, and it's like his first official best friend in life. Maybe he's had others, but not. Or it's like they're starting to do things together outside of school. But either way, little dude is he's a Sun Pluto, meaning his sun is conjunct. It's a little much today. His sun is conjunct Pluto, bringing out extreme natures. Currently taking David Palmer's Pluto Master class, and recently learned that looking at the kind of like similar to like a moon cycle. Are you born in a gibbous moon, a waning moon, you know, a quarter gibbous, a quarter waning. So, and I don't know exactly this young boy's, if his sun is past Pluto or before Pluto. So those born with Pluto ahead of the sun are maybe perhaps more destined to experience more extreme endeavors, versus if your sun is already in front of Pluto, your extreme experiences might be minimal, shelf-lived, and not the peak of what extreme would be. So perhaps people that are real into flying squirrel suits, jumping off of cliffs, with a small parachute, with that flying squirrel wingsuit, would be probably that of someone born exactly with sun on Pluto or something. Or the progress chart, where if you're born with Pluto ahead of your sun, eventually your progress chart, your sun will move to click into your where your natal Pluto is. But this kid yesterday, while I'm working, so last time I took the two of them, I was able to have the day off, and I rode all day with them. Not that that would have changed anything. So obviously, snowboarding, skiing can be seen. It doesn't have to be an extreme sport, but it definitely can be an extreme sport. You know, I think that's where, when snowboarding came out, it was radical compared to skiing. But both can be done in radical fashion. But I don't know, I need to still find out. This kid, my son's friend, might have broken his fucking ankle yesterday. Pretty tough little dude, though. He is a Capricorn. Capricorns deal with bones. Apparently the kid jumping on a trampoline, I don't know how long ago, but maybe it had to be a couple years ago. He's only 10. Broke, and Capricorn rules the knees. He broke his bone almost right next to his right knee. This time it was his left ankle. Now both of the children, my son and his friend, have quite a personal relationship with Pluto, because my son Jaden is a moon in Capricorn with a Pluto in Capricorn, where his friend Jack is a sun and a Pluto in Capricorn. Yeah. So this can also bring deep fears. For my son, for Jaden, deep emotional fears. But kind of interesting to find out. I'm trying to think what maybe he had his progressed sun. Something had to be happening with that Pluto, I would think, or Uranus, when Jack broke his leg near his knee. But yesterday, just being, I don't know his chart, but just being his sun in Capricorn, the moon is in his 12th house, house of self-undoing, and Capricorn rules the bones, and Pluto is fixing, if you will, moving down his body, is fixing to move into Aquarius, the ankle spot. All right, this one's probably getting long enough. Well, one more. Notice what you notice. So we have a decent amount of wild horses in the White Mountains, and so there can be a lot of once you leave headed up to Sunrise, once you leave white man land, if you will. But that's not even true. There's barbecue. There's barbed wire along much of our national forest, trying to help keep wildlife or cattle from finding the highways. But there's a lot of wild horses, and with this one horse was on the other side of the barbed wire, and his ass was towards, or maybe it was a her. I didn't get to see that detail. The horse's ass was pointed towards the barbed wire, and the head facing the highway, but it was a white horse, and it was striking symbology, though I'm not done deciphering. Though if there was a sign that would deal with the horse, it would be Sagittarius, and the moon be there. Another notice what you notice. I guess this one's going to get longer. I was on a chairlift with a fella whose screensaver happened to be Jupiter. And of course I tried to guess a zodiac sign based on him being a Sagittarius, but he was a Pisces, the other Jupiter ruler. All right, see you soon. Start that out. This one may be a messy one.